Hi, I feel like everyone's seen this game in their life at one point, whether it be in a 2000s retro game store or online, and I bought it, and I figured we would give it a look. It's really weird. So here it is. So it looks really good when you get into the game. And there's 369 games, including RoboCop and Harry Story and Dragonfire and the Pokemon games, which surprisingly actually sort of work. I did start a game, and it's not like normal. It says the save file will be loaded. The game can be played. And it saved my game, which means that I can actually play it. I ordered this for $10 on eBay because I had seen it in a store in the early 2000s and I never bought it and I always regretted it. So now I have it, and the Pokemon games seem to actually work, but there's a lot of other games on here that are quite questionable. It loaded into the Pokemon game and I didn't do that. Very odd. See if I can get back to the main menu. Okay, it's starting directly into the Pokemon game, which I did not normally do, so I have to unplug and replug in the cartridge. I hope it doesn't do it again, because there's supposed to be 300 games on here. Let's see if we can get back to the main menu. Okay, there we go. Fire Red, Emerald, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire. Then the Mario games you'd probably expect. Mario Kart Advance, which most of these games seem to work like normal. But I feel like it's once you get further into the cartridge that it gets even weirder and worse, which I'm quite excited about. I figured it was just too weird to... Oh, I guess whenever you're on a DS, when you load a game, it registers that game and you have to take it fully out of your Nintendo DS. I'm using a DS capture card, so this is like legit capture. But unless you take the game out of your DS, when you launch a game, it goes directly into the last game played, which is very odd because there's so many weird things on here. Cartoon Network Speedway, that works, I tried that. It's once we get further that it gets weirder. Like... It seems like most of these are normal games. But it's only once you reach the few hundreds that they start getting really, really weird. Especially like Mario and Yoshi. Oh, I love Mario and Yoshi. Is this my favorite game? This is good, huh? I think that's enough of that. I hope it doesn't load into Mario and Yoshi if I don't take the cartridge out, but we'll find out. Kart Fighter! This is not what I last loaded. This whole entire cartridge is nothing but surprises, and I'm so glad that I bought this. What am I doing? Excuse me? I choose him. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Are you kidding me? I never thought I'd play this game. Or want to play this game or see this game. I sure am glad. I am donkey right now. I'm gonna turn it off and see what happens next. I did not expect that to happen. I don't know what I'm doing right now. But I figured some of this stuff was too good to not record. Alright, well it goes right back into Kart Fighter, which is horrifying. I think we have to pick Toad really fast. I think I chose him. Alright, well. This is my favorite Game Boy Advance game growing up. Clearly. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off, take the card out, and put it back in, so we can select another game. I'm gonna go quite far in the list so we can find something unique. Like pocket monsters. Monster in my pocket logo and characters designs are owned by and under it's a pocket. These animations are something. Oh. Those are monsters. Palcom Monster in My Pocket. Is this a real game? For not the Game Boy? This looks very much like a NES game. One player vampire. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm a big fan of whatever this is, but never have I seen this before in my life. Surprisingly, Monster in My Pocket. If this is an NES game, I have to buy it. Whoa. This is actually pretty sick. This is on my Game Boy Advance, by the way, or DS. I've never heard of this before. Oh. Right, well that's Monster in My Pocket. Let me take the card out, plug it back in, so we can select another game. There was one in particular, it was a Garfield game. That was quite interesting. I don't know if I'll be able to find it again, but if I do, I'd like to show you. This is quite the game. I'm very glad it came in the mail. I've always wanted to have this cartridge, even though... Doraemon! Ronald McDonald! I think we gotta go into Ronald McDonald first. Data East. They spelled presents wrong, I'm pretty sure. Donald Land. Is that Ronald? Okay, Hometown World. Good luck. Thanks. Am I throwing apples? Oh my gosh, there's like some weird jumpy physics in here. What did I just get hit by? I'm playing Donald and is that the Hamburglar? There's multiple Hamburglars that you can jump on. What is that thing? A scary pumpkin. Oh my gosh. Okay, next game. I hope it doesn't, it's gonna load into Donald Land, so I have to take the cartridge out really fast. Sorry for this really poor, random, ranting video, but this cartridge right here was way too interesting to me to just load and then put away. There's so much odd games on here that I just had to put it in and start recording. This is my Fantasy Mario. This is my favorite NES game in the whole world, and it's on this cartridge. I don't know how well it runs, but this game is about a boy who gets taken to a monster world. The dialogue is very odd, and once you get here, you fight, I don't know what you're fighting really, but I know that there's legs. I know that there's continue points, and you fight a bunch of food actually. The bosses are actually food. This is an NES game though, and not a Game Boy Advance game. I don't know what it's doing on this cartridge. It's very jumpy. But anyway, to the next game I guess. I have to physically pull out the cartridge every single time or the DS will load whatever was last played. Except for that Mario fighting game. I have no idea where that came from. Let's look at another one. Oh, there it is. Garfield, Week of the Garf. I don't know for what and when, if this was ever published or what this is supposed to be. But as you can see, it's running very well. I'm that Garfield. Every day of the week. There's a really cool dog bone up there. Burned into the screen and a frog. Oh, I just... Ah yes, perfect. On to the next one, I guess? There's so many games on this. I guess we've already been here for 12 minutes, so... I guess maybe if you want to see some more of these games after this one here that we're gonna try, I don't know what we're trying next, to be honest. We'll try one more thing. I just kind of wanted to show this thing off because I've wanted this for a lot of years, but I never actually did it until now because I'm an irresponsible adult who can make my own purchases. The Pipe Mario. This is the Pipe Mario. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, well, I think I have to edit some of this out. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. Sorry this was so bad.